What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV. So the World Series is now set, scheduled for Friday, October 28th, between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Houston Astros. Now, a month ago, very few people would have pegged these two teams to be the two last teams standing at the end of the regular season. You had some great teams during the regular season for a while, for a long stretch. The Yankees, the Dodgers is another team. Another team that was really great was the Braves, but ultimately it was some dark horses, in particular the Phillies, who just improved throughout the regular season, especially with their pitching, and ultimately they peaked at the right time, and now they are in the World Series for the first time in several years. I believe in the NLCS. In the NLCS, the Phillies defeated the San Diego Padres 4-1. And in the NLCS, Bryce Harper was the MVP. The Padres, I believe, have not been to the World Series since 1998 when they were swept by the New York Yankees during the middle of that dynasty in the late 90s for the Yankees. The Phillies have not been in the World Series since 2009, when they ultimately lost to the Yankees in the World Series. And that World Series was the last time I believe the Yankees have won a World Series championship. The year prior, 2008, was the last time that the Phillies won the World Series. So they went to back-to-back World Series in 2008 and 2009. For the Houston Astros in the ALCS, they swept the New York Yankees, and I believe in Game 4 the final score was 6-5. And I believe the ALCS MVP was Jeremy Pena, and I believe the Astros were in the World Series last year, but they have not won the World Series since 2017. But many people, of course, put an asterisk on that victory because of the subsequent cheating, evidence of cheating that came afterwards. But, it seems like some teams like the Astros and the Patriots, when they get caught cheating, it's like people don't really care. Like, oh, it was bad, but, but Barry Bonds gets suspected of using steroids, and he's a human pariah. One other element that I find interesting is that the Astros manager is none other than Dusty Baker. And Dusty Baker is probably the most successful Major League Baseball manager never to win a World Series. So this is perhaps his last chance at winning a World Series. 20 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was 20 years ago, he was the manager of the Giants when they ultimately lost to I think they were the Anaheim Angels. So Dusty Baker's been in this situation quite a few times, managing teams that were very capable of winning the World Series, but ultimately failing. So who knows, man? But anyway, I hope it's a great series. Tell me what you guys think.